Hi. Hey. What's good? Freaking. Hold on one sec. Plug my laptop. Okay. Hello. Hi. How is everyone? Hello, po. Ba't ka nagpo? Present. Present. Roll call ba? Is it roll call? Hi there. Welcome back. Hello, Jan. Kumusta ka na? Okay naman po. Buhay pa naman. Hi, Chris. I miss you, Chris. How are you? Hi, Stephanie. 21 students in class. Are you talking about the web drama? Ate, will we have an OT12 reading soon? Only if someone books me. Also, the last time I read Treasure as a group was back in August, if I recall correctly. When was the last time I read Treasure as a group? Let me double check. I think the last time I read Treasure as a group, Shamshiman. Let me double check real quick. Oh, it was in June. June. Yeah. June, July, August, September, October. I'd give it a couple more months. It says June 20th was when I read them. But yeah. So I could read them in another couple months, but that obviously depends if you guys book me for it. So if not, then obviously I cannot. Hi there. Hi, Patricia. Don't forget to vote Treasure, everyone. Yes, exactly what she said. Anyways, yeah, I hope everyone's been doing well. Hello, Andre. Yeah, I hope everyone's been doing all right. Hope everyone's been doing okay. The last time I was live was during our meditation. Obviously, that was through Patreon and through kind of like an enlisted stream. So thank you to those that tuned in since then. That was actually a really good first session that I did with you guys. So thank you for joining me and letting me give you that guided meditation and ritual. It was really good. But yeah, today I am back. We're going to read Jihoon, as you can tell. I obviously read Jihoon. When was the last time I read Jihoon? Way last year? Yeah, it was way last year. So it's been a while. Thank you to the anonymous pair of this reading. She booked this reading, I think, almost a month ago. So thank you for that. She was curious about Jihoon, wanted to double check his energy, see if the energy shifted for him. Obviously, we'll do her questions, and then we'll go obviously into predictions later, see what is in store for him. But yeah, I am ready today. Who's ready for this Jihoon reading? Jungwon looks good in the web drama teaser that I had to change my icon. Nice. I agree. He looks amazing. They all look amazing. So yeah, Jihoon reading. Everyone ready? I hope Jihoon didn't watch your live. Which one? This one? or like the previous ones. Look, if he's watching, it's a little too late for me to like avoid it. So it is what it is. Hello. Anyway, I'm not going to waste any more time. We're going to get started. So if you guys are returning to the channel, to the stream, welcome back. If you guys are new here and you're a new subscriber, welcome as well. My name is Jan, Jan. Again, I am a tarot reader, and today we will be reading Jihoon. This is a paid reading, like all of my readings are. So thank you again to the anonymous treasure maker who wanted to check in on Jihoon's energy. I have your questions, so I will be reading into them. Again, as you guys watch this live stream, just enjoy this for what it is. Even though this is a tarot reading, anything I say today out of these messages may or may not fully resonate. Nothing I say today out of these messages are fully 100% definite, factual, or fixated. Why? Because the universe is always working, energy is always changing, and people like Jihoon still has his own free will of choice to depict his own future. Okay, my messages are not through him. I mean, it is through him energetically, but the messages I say today are through the cards. So yeah. All right, does everyone follow? Everyone get it? Maybe Jihoon is watching this live though. Maybe. I know he's supposed to be on Inkigayo, but it got canceled. I don't know. Fill me in. I don't think Inkigayo is supposed to happen today anymore. I don't know. Fill me in. I might be out in the loop. Honestly, like if he's watching, I'm no longer shook about it because my cards already told me Treasure knows who I am. So I've already got myself into acceptance. I'm not shook about it. It is what it is. So, all right. Yes, Inkigayo got canceled because of the super concert. Thank you for that, Charles Will. Thank you for that. Okay. So, on that note, it's just a delayed live stream. Okay. Your cards told you Treasure knows you? Yes. Oh, were you not here when that happened? I don't even remember which reading that was. But my cards told me that they know me and they watched my stuff. So here I am in acceptance of that fact. So I don't even remember. I think it was during the 0104 reading? I don't remember. I've done so many readings. I don't remember. Yeah, it was the 0104 reading. Okay. Anyway, it'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like that sometimes. So on that note, we're going to get started. Let's ask. I did meditate on Jihoon earlier and checked on his energy. Yeah. His energy so far seemed pretty good. So we'll double check with the cards and see how he's doing. So dear universe, dear spirit, dear angels, dear guides, thank you for today. Please protect this reading. Please protect myself. Please protect the viewers as well. And of course, please protect Park Jihoon and Treasure. Thank you so much. I ask of you to give us clarity, wisdom, and answers today, if allowed it be. Please allow me to understand with clarity and assurance. If you can grant this to me, may I please know how Jihoon is doing right now? Thank you very much. Ooh. Okay, Jihoon. Jihoon. Even though, oh, interesting. So even though Inkigayo Ikigai is not happening right now for him. We have here the Queen of Wands, very busy energy, very hectic, passionate, eager, responsible energy. Responsible also because of the Hierophant and the Empress. So a lot of work kind of energy. I mean, we already know this about Jihoon. Jihoon just works tirelessly. We also have him, though, with the Ace of Swords in reverse. So even though he's working really hard today, Ace of Swords says he's actually not in the ultimate mood to talk too much. He's like just kind of very focused with work, but instinctively enough, he's like quiet, which is pretty odd for Jihoon because Jihoon likes talking a lot anyway. But yeah, Ace of Swords says he's like keeping his words in check. He's like filtering himself today. I don't blame him. I'm actually feeling the same way. A lot of people are feeling the same way. Let me know if you're also feeling the same way with the energy. We're dealing still with the leftover energy from Samayin, the upcoming 11/11 portal. We still have the Day of the Dead leftover energy, and obviously that super new moon energy is still lingering as well. And all of that energy is making our energy, our personal energy, a little edgy, a little sensitive, and we are prone to being quiet, or like at least filtering our thoughts and our words, and we're not saying too much these days. So that's me. There's a lot of people I know personally are, trying to kind of discern their expressions and their communication, which is, again, understandable. It looks like Jihoon's also affected. I don't know. Maybe you guys are also feeling it too. So anyway, still good energy. We could still read him. Thank you. All right. All right. So, on that note, since we can proceed with this reading, oh yeah, definitely, right? Okay, see, it looks like I'm not the only one being affected. I know a lot of people are affected this way and are wanting to keep quiet. Not feeling kind of well today. I'm sorry, Chris. I hope you feel better. Yeah, everyone's energy, like at least to speak or to communicate, isn't there. A lot of people are tapping into a much more introverted energy. It's gonna last a little bit for maybe until the 16th, the 17th, maybe at max. So don't be alarmed if you have not been feeling very social. It's just supposed to happen. The energy is causing us to be more reflective and introverted these days. So just let it happen as it is. Anyway, on that note, we're going to start with the questions from our payer. Let's see what we got. Let us see what we got. I have the list here. By the way, you guys can hear me okay, right? Let me know. I always do this. Like sometimes the music that I play could be too loud. So let me know if that is a distraction or if it's just a bother. Where is the list that I put? Oh, here it is. Open. The audio is good. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it. Okay, so, all right, we're good. First question we have right now from our pair, our lovely Jihoon Stan. She wants to know, I'm going to read it out to you guys. She says, so Jihoon has been very busy lately. He's also on a strict diet and says he's suffering from insomnia. I've also noticed he seemed a bit down recently, even if he jokes around. Can we check if it's okay? Thank you. Can we check if it's okay, his current status, physically, mentally, and emotionally? Sure, yeah, we shall do that. And I have noticed that Jihoon, again, has just always been really busy. And I remember he did mention that he has been having a hard time sleeping these days, and he just doesn't have like the best body clock or whatever. I suffer the same thing. I have Pisces placements. Jihoon is a Pisces stellium. A lot of Pisces placements have that problem. If you have any Pisces placements, whether it's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or even Chiron, If you have Pisces, any of those, you probably suffer from like having insomnia. Probably. Anyway, let's ask. So, dear universe, spirit, angels, guides, may we know how Jihoon is doing. Let us know. Let's know it simply right now. Let's check on him physically. Okay. Ooh. I have loads of Pisces, but gladly found my sleep rhythm after decades. That's good. I'm happy to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. For me, it's always on and off. I have a very heavy Pisces placement as well. And yeah, I have a very heavy Pisces placement, and it affects my sleep big time. I'm always on and off. Like, I find a good rhythm, then I fall out of it. I find a good rhythm again, I fall out of it. It sucks for Pisces sometimes. Anyway, how is he doing physically? How is Jihoon doing physically right now? Thank you, Spirit. Physically, he is, great. Strength card. Literally, we're talking about the physical body, and you have it with the strength card. Yeah, his body's doing really well. It's, granted, I mean, we already kind of got a glimpse of that, which I did not need to see. I'm just kidding. We're not talking about that right now. But the cards are saying that his body is doing well. He is pretty healthy. He's pretty fit. The strength card says that he's pretty much at his top notch with his health. Having the strength card for your physical aspect says that he's doing well. And again, he has pretty good stamina. He's pretty strong. So we're good. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, did we really need to pull this card? Probably not. He kind of proved it to himself that he's physically doing well. The way he had to rub it in. Okay. If you watched my reaction, I literally was just over it. I was over it. But yeah. Anyway, moving forward, how is he doing emotionally? How's Jihoon doing currently emotionally? Let us know, please, if it is okay. You do not have to force that, but if we are allowed to know, that would be great. These days we have the Page of Cups in reverse. Cups is water sign, which is Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Again, Cups is water. Water is equal to emotions. And since we have this with the Page is a youthful or even immature kind of energy, and it's also in reverse. So when you're adding all of that together and you're putting that in the mix, this is completely saying that these days Jihoon has had like sensitive emotions. He's kind of like going through a roller coaster. Things like kind of, he tries not to let it get to him, but there are certain things that happen and he gets easily maybe triggered, or again sensitive, snappy, or maybe he's like internalizing a lot of things. Pages in reverse can mean internalizing things. Since it's Cups, internalizing emotions. So yeah, it's one of those like fake it till you make it feelings. Page of Cups says, I'm fine. It's one of those like the meme I always mention. It's like everything is on fire, but have a smile on my face. It's like, I'm fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. So that's pretty much what's going on right now. Yeah, we also have the 10 of Wands upright. So he's kind of emotionally carrying a lot, not that much of an outlet. This has always been something I've noticed about Jihoon. Every time I read Jihoon, this is always the case with him. Always with the case. I got something very similar the first time I read him, and it looks like he's still kind of the same thing. I can't say that I don't relate, because I can definitely relate. I know that a lot of people can relate to that. I always tease and joke around that he is pretty much a water boy because he has an immense amount of water energy in his birth chart. So he is just overall an emotional guy. So sometimes for him, it's just naturally harder for him to process emotions or to express it in a composed manner. So yeah, right now, these days, emotionally, he still kind of goes through a roller coaster ride. You may not see it, but he's sensitive. And he's mentioned this before, like actually pretty recently. I think he said that in a V Live, if I recall correctly. I didn't watch the full replay, but I know I saw it on Twitter. Someone was translating his V Live and he's saying that, oh, I'm sensitive, you know. We've been new. Moving forward, how is he doing mentally right now? How is Jihoon doing mentally right now? If that is okay, if it is okay for us to know, you do not have to tell us, but if it is okay to let us know, how is he doing mentally? Well, a lot of cards just came out. So it says that just ultimately means there's a lot going on in his head right now. Let's see. Jihoon mentally, we have him very just, okay, it's one of those feelings because I just mentioned that in an emotional manner, it may be a little chaotic or a little messy. So what he does to those emotions is he diverts these these emotions to, you know, thinking about like, or trying to cover it with being productive, if that makes any sense. It's like, oh, emotions, let me not pay attention to these emotions. Let me just stay busy. And I've noticed this. I've always kind of had a hunch about this. My gut or my intuition's always told me that maybe Jihoon's always been this busy because he's, you know, he's just trying to make do. You know what I mean? But anyway, mentally, we have the Chariot card, which is Cancer energy. So Cancerian. He is a Cancer moon. He has a Cancer moon. The Chariot says that he will ultimately just put whatever struggles he's dealing with to the side and make sure that it's like he's just going to use that as a drive, as a motivation to get, you know, the eye on the prize type of deal. And then we also have the King of Wands. King of Wands is about motives. It's about leadership. It's about holding yourself accountable and responsibility. King of Wands and the Chariot, so Wands is fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Jihoon has an Aries Mars. And this ultimately means that his drive is through productivity. His motivations is through productivity and just go, 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 go. Not allowing that fire to die or to, you know, burn out. So, yeah. And then we also have here the 5 of Cups in reverse, which is interesting. The 5 of Cups in reverse says not letting anything kind of get to you. I have already mentioned that he tries to put up a barrier around himself. He's trying to let things just slide. He's doing his best to not get, you know, affected by anything outside of him, whether it's dealing with work or with personal things. He's doing his ultimate best to just, you know, push forward and, you know, not pay attention to unnecessary baggage, unnecessary negative energy. So, yeah. Again, I can completely relate to that. That's a common coping mechanism. It absolutely is. So, yeah, that is what's going on energetically in general as of, you know, these days. Let's move forward to the next question from our pair. Let's see. Okay, so she wants to know a little more about his insomnia, if it's okay. So she's like, hi, Jan, if it's okay, can we know why is he having a hard time sleeping? Even when he is tired, like from today, he still slept the next morning and mentions about having insomnia. If it's all right, may we know what's going on? Okay. Again, I will ask if it's all right. You are allowed to let me know. Why does Jihoon struggle with insomnia? Interesting. Okay. He's just, all right. A lot of the factors as to why he may suffer through insomnia is that he's always thinking way too ahead of himself. It's one of those, like, I'm never, like, for anyone, I feel like anyone can relate to this struggle. Even I do. It's like, as much as you work, as much as you try, as much as you strive, sometimes it's never enough. So even if you've already obtained, a good amount of goals, or if you've reached a good amount of goals, your mind is already thinking, what are you going to do next? What more can you do? How else can you improve? What else do I want, kind of thing, right? And so this is probably the struggle, like the subconscious struggle with Jihoon, that kind of ponders. It's like there's a lot of asking to himself if he's doing enough, if he's doing great, if he's lacking, what could he do better, what can he improve, if he's an inconvenience or a burden or a hassle. There's a lot of that kind of thinking. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse, which implies that. And then we also have the Death card, which talks about change. Like I said, there's that potential question when you ask yourself if you're doing enough, what can you change, if there needs to be any kind of improvement. And then we also have the 10 of Cups in reverse. So like I mentioned, it's one of those things is that you can earn as much as you've always desired, but sometimes it's never even enough, right? Even when you obtained your goals, your desires, you're never going to be satisfied. So for Jihoon, he's kind of struggling with that subconscious thought. He may not even be realizing he's thinking too much on this, but it looks to me, through the cards at least, it's saying that this is what's kind of lingering in his head, in his heart space, and it's causing his insomnia. So, yeah. That sounds so familiar. It was part of the reason for my insomnia too. Yeah, I think a lot of people can relate to that struggle, and it sucks. I've been there, so. He said he likes planning his day out, and he gets upset if he doesn't get to cross out everything in his to-do list that day. That's true. I remember him mentioning that. So yeah, whether it is big, a big thing like making his to-do list, or if it's like bigger when thinking about like long-term goals, it's the same thing. So that's pretty much just part of his nature. So yeah. Okay, we're going to move forward to the next question. Let's see. I'm going to ask this question first on my own and see if I can, and depending on what the answer is, then I'll decide if I can share it. Okay, hold on. Let me just ask it myself, and then if I get a good answer, then I could probably share it. If not, if it's not a personal answer, then I'll share. Okay. Cool. All right. So I could share this. Won't share it too much in detail. So our pair wanted to know, is he completely happy? The says, is he completely happy? He finally debuted and is one of the busiest, but he seems to think of himself as still lacking and that he's quote unquote running out of time. Like how he mentioned that it would be good if he is a 2005 liner like Jongwon. Interesting. Yeah. So I asked that, like, if he's completely happy. I will mention that it's not completely happy. There, like I mentioned already, there's parts of himself that he's still dissatisfied with and he's not fully content with. But positive end is he's optimistic, which is really good. I will say that he's optimistic because of this 9 of Pentacles. And overall, if I'm saying with the word happy, yes, but not wholly, not entirely. Again, take this with a grain of salt. Like I mentioned, I'm only saying this through the cards. I am in no association with Jihoon. I am not trying to speak for Jihoon, and I am not trying to say or, claim anything or, what he's genuinely feeling. We don't know that for sure. But again, through the cards, it's saying he's not. Like, not entirely. It's saying that he's positive, he's optimistic, and he's leaning towards the energy of happiness. So we also have the Knight of Wands. That's his fighter energy. That's his resilience. We also have the Death card again, Scorpio energy. I did mention through the Scorpio readings, since we are in Scorpio season is about change, transformation, and internal, introspection. So when we're talking about this, yeah, overall it's good. He has good, optimistic, happy energy, but there are still things that he wishes to work on. Who doesn't? I don't think, like, for me, in my observations, almost if I meet anyone who is 100% happy, that's amazing. That's great. But all of us are still human, and it's natural for all of us to be still dissatisfied with something. We're always going to want to lean towards a happiness, because happiness is a loaded word. It's a vague word. We could be happy about something, but there's always going to be those little voids, and that's what we always work on, or what we choose to work on every day. We're going I always tell this to even my clients when I do personal readings. Healing is not linear. One day you'll be very, very happy, and then another day you'll fall back and you'll have your slumps. That's normal. That's part of being human. That's part of being, alive on earth. We're not supposed to always be 100% happy or content or satisfied. And, I've met people from time to time that have reached that full on 100% contentment, satisfaction, and happiness, which is amazing, which is beautiful. But it didn't mean that they didn't go through their own trial and hardships to get there. Anyway, before I babble on any longer, again, Jihoon's human just like the rest of us. All right. So exactly. So yeah, he's not miserable. That's good. I'll say he's not miserable, but that's because he chooses not to be. He's optimistic. You know what I mean? So I commend Jihoon for that. Jihoon's been through some shit, just like anyone else. Everyone has their own story. So everyone has had their own hard path. There's no need to judge, or there's no need to depict, or project your definition of happiness towards someone else, because everyone else's definition of happiness is different. We're not going to have the same kind of path. We're not going to have the same meaning towards the word happiness. But Jihoon's doing his best to live up to his definition of happiness. And that's all that matters, right? As everyone else should. Okay? You get to choose every single day what you're going to do about what you feel. Okay. He has a mature mindset. Yes. Oops. There you go. What is that? As you said that, we have the King of Wands, optimistic. Okay. King of Wands is the card of ownership. It's the one that says, I choose every waking day what I'm going to do today, or how I'm going to feel today. If I feel miserable when I wake up, that is okay. I will choose to work with that. I will choose whether or not I sit with it, whether I work with it, whether I go against it. That's my choice. But the King of Wands says every single day, Jihoon chooses. Make sense? Wow, this reading, every time I read Jihoon, the messages are just so the messages are so relatable and yet so deep. I swear, this always happens whenever I read a water sign. Every time. It never fails. Every time I read Jihoon. We get it. King of Wands keeps coming out. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to the next question. All right, so too much water, LOL. I know, right? Next question from our pair. She wants to know, who are some of... That's what I love about your readings of Jihoon. That sets him apart from everyone else when I read. Moving on, the next question from our pair is asking, so who are some of Jihoon's genuine emotional support within the industry that looks out after him and that he can fully trust in Treasure as well as his other friends outside of Treasure? For example, it looks like he opens up to BX and Seunghoon from CIX a lot. Right, let's see. So, who are some of Jihoon's genuine, sincere emotional support within the industry that looks out after him and that he can really fully trust? Let's see. Within the industry, huh? Within the industry. Well, hello there, Jaehyuk. So, okay, in Treasure, I see Jaehyuk first. Interesting. It's interesting that he's represented in the Queen of Wands. So, I see Jaehyuk first. So, we're talking, I guess they're showing me within Treasure first. So, Jaehyuk, okay. We also have, interestingly enough, we have Junkyu, which is odd because it's represented the King of Swords. I don't know why he's represented a King of Swords, but I see Junkyu here. Maybe it's because of his Libra placements. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, I see Jaehyuk represented with the Queen of Wands. I see Junkyu represented with the King of Swords. Oh shoot. Ouch. Let me see. Okay, I see BX or Pyongan with the Knight of Wands. Is he a fire sign? It's gonna bug the crap out of me. Is BX a fire sign? The way I don't know. The way I don't know. Is Pyongan a fire sign? Birthday, Kuseo. Oh, he's a Pisces as well. What? He's a Pisces as well. Wait, I'm curious now. What's his birthday? Why is he represented as the Knight of Wands? Why is he... The way I'm nosy now. Hold on. I'm just curious why he's represented the Knight of Wands. He probably has a heavy air placement. Let's see. Let's see. So he is a 98. Incheon. He is born in Incheon. Yes. Oh, that's why. This boy, BX, also has an Aries Mars like Jihoon. That's why he has a Knight of Wands. Okay. So him and Jihoon are matching. They both share an Aries Mars. All right. Makes perfect sense. So yeah, BX is one of them. Or Pyongan. Okay. So funny. That's actually interesting that they both are Pisces Sun and Aries Mars. Makes a lot of sense, actually. Makes perfect sense. Anyway, who else is his emotional support within the industry? Oops. I don't know who that is. This is going to fail me. Who is that? This one is a staff. think this is one of the staff. There is a couple staff members that he does actually trust within the industry. So that's good. At least he has someone to talk to in terms of like higher up. So that's good. Maybe it's a manager. I don't know. But I see like staff. And you don't see an idol in this card. This one though, I don't know who that is. I can't tell. I can't tell who this is. Yeah, I can't tell who this is. He looks familiar. This idol looks familiar. I just can't pinpoint who it is. I don't know where he's from either. Yeah, I apologize. Can you describe? Well, in the image or in the download that I see, Woon, Pullman, probably. Let me look it up. Is it Woon? Woon. Maybe. Let me look. I don't even remember how he looks like. Is it him? No, it's not. No, it's not him. Maybe Bowman? Maybe? I don't remember how Bowman looks like. Oh, it is. You right. It's Bowman. I didn't even know. Yeah, it is. It is. You're right. Who said it? Who said Bowman? TP. Yeah, from from Golcha. 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 Good call. Yeah, it's him. Yeah. That's who came up. I'm like, oh, that's him. That's sweet. Is there anyone else? That's it. Okay. That's all they're sharing with me. But it does show me that there are like 2, 3 other people. I don't know who they are. The cards are not showing me everyone. But they're to claim it all, like to clarify it all, Jihoon does have a very good emotional support system. So you don't have to worry. Jihoon has a good circle of friends or support. I also see family as well. So don't worry. Jihoon has, again, he has people to rely on. So he's not, I know we get concerned about him, but do not worry too much. He does have a pretty good emotional support or a good network for him to rely on. Okay? Okay, that's good. Okay. Moving on. Oh, I literally just said family. So next question. She says, hi, Jan. If it is okay, if we can know, how frequent does Jihoon get the chance to see his family? If in particular, when was the last time he saw them? Was it during 2-day? Okay. Okay, let's ask. How frequent does Jihoon really get to see his family? In general, when was the last time he saw them? Was it during 2-day? Okay. How frequent does he see his family? Does anyone know if his family went to 2-day? Was his family spotted? I don't think so. Okay. Interesting. So it says that it's not frequent. It's one of the things that might, like, how do I say this? He doesn't complain about it. He doesn't, like, speak on it, but we've already mentioned that Jihoon tries not to speak on a lot of things anyway. But it looks to me here, I'll show you why. We have the Ace of Swords again in reverse. So he may not say it, he may not talk about it, or he may not complain about it, but it is one of the things that like hits heavy to him. We have here the King of Cups in reverse. Cups, like I mentioned how many times, is emotions or feelings. Water is feelings. King of Cups in reverse says that emotionally he does not, like, it's kind of heavy for him because he does not get to see his family as often. We have the Ace of Swords, like I said, the Ace of Swords in reverse. Not only is Ace of Swords in reverse, indicating that he's not speaking on it, or he tries not to, complain about it, but Ace of Swords in reverse is also the indicator that there is like a hard time to meet. There's not that many opportunities that he, gets to see them often. So to clarify, it's not frequent at all. And it looks to me the last time he's seen him has been a while. It's been some months. I'm going to say at most, probably in the beginning, or maybe like last year. I'm seeing January, February with the Judgment in reverse. It was the last time he really got to spend time with his family. So it's been a little while. It has been a little while. But the positive end here is we have the Empress. So even though he doesn't get to see his family, or he does not get to, really physically spend time, the Empress is a mother card. And so it looks to me that he at least talks to his mom almost every day. So, yeah. He may not physically see them often, and it's probably already been a while, but almost every day. The Empress card says there's at least communication there. The mom checks on him, he checks on her, etc., etc. I'm not going to dive into too much there because that's personal anyway. So, overall, it's a little rough for him. Again, that's just through the cards. So, he mentioned sometimes that he misses his family, especially his parents. He doesn't say it often, though. Yeah. I mean, I figured. Like, why? Like, I don't think he'd, like, knowing how he is, or at least observing how he is, he's not the type to shed negativity to anyone. He's always been considered to be, quote unquote, the happy-go-lucky guy, but again, he's still human. So I completely understand that. Okay, moving on. Ooh. See, it's funny because I went over these questions myself to double check, but it's been a while. I forgot that this was in the list, but it's cool. So, next question from our pair. She is wanting to know some tea. She wants to know, if it's okay, how aware is Jihoon about what others try to project about him? In close parentheses, it says either like being mean, intimidating, scared, or rude, etc., etc. How aware is he about what others are saying? And if possible, how does he want to respond to that? Again, listen, I'm in no association with Jihoon. I'm not speaking for Jihoon. I'm not saying this is true or factual. I'm always saying this through what the cards say and represent. But without pulling cards, he knows. Jihoon, my instinct, without even having to pull any cards, he definitely knows. He's not an idiot. Okay, Jihoon lurks. He lurks. You could tell he lurks. And yeah. Like, out of all the members, Jihoon is seeing all that crap. But since we're gonna pull cards anyway, let's see how aware he is. How aware is he about what others project about him? Yep, and yep. Jihoon, don't do this to me, man. You break my heart now. You're breaking my heart. Jihoon's breaking my heart. Okay, well, he knows. He knows for sure. In fact, all of Treasure knows. I'll say this. I'll say why. Okay, Three of Pentacles. It's not just Jihoon that knows. All of them know. All of Treasure knows whatever everyone's trying to project. Three of Pentacles represents the group itself. It talks about like spreading the word. It talks about spreading information. So whatever he sees, he shares. He'll be like, oh, look what I saw today. Oh, look at this. Check this out. But Three of Pentacles says all of Treasure knows about what's being talked about. And when we're talking specifically about Jihoon, all of Treasure knows what's being talked about towards him. Now, on his own aspect, without like involving Treasure's energy in here, Jihoon, like I said, he is aware, very aware. And why I said it breaks my heart, because it looks like Jihoon looks for it. Like, he sometimes purposefully and intentionally looks for these comments. You know who this reminds me of? It reminds me of Seungyoon from Winner. Seungyoon from Winner intentionally looks through social media to find bad comments so that he can quote unquote work on what needs working on. Honestly, Jihoon, to anyone that does that, it's not just Jihoon. It's like, I don't understand people that, you know, do that on purpose. It's like, you can't change people's mind. People are going to say what they want to say. People are going to believe what they want to believe. People are going to project what they want to project. So there's no point in looking for that. Like, why do you have to look up negative things? I'm saying this because it just sucks. Because we have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands in reverse says that void, that, you know, remember that dissatisfaction I mentioned earlier, being represented by the Page of Wands says you're not only trying to heal that, but you're also trying to look for that. So yeah, he's not only aware, but he intentionally looks for it, apparently. So he knows all of it, but still cares for 2 minutes and uploads every day to help us on waiting for them. Yeah, exactly. That's what hurts my heart. I'm like, you don't have to do that. Like, screw them all. Screw whatever they have to say. Just be happy. Just do you. I don't. Like, yeah. It breaks my heart, honestly. There you go. So, if anything, if he really does intentionally look for these things, I ask of you to just flood him with positive energy so that he can never find the bad. You know, that's all you can really do. You know, give him a lot of love, support, and encouragement 100 times more than you see the negative, you know? So, yeah. Make it hard for him to find negative energy. That's it. That's all we can really do. It just, like I said, it just breaks my heart that he has that kind of urge to look for it. It reminds, like I said, it reminds me of Kang Seung-yoon, Winner's Leader. He does that too. He even admitted it to himself on a show. I forgot the name of the show, but he said so himself. He was like, yeah, I'm always on social media looking for comments, even the bad ones. So yeah, just send Jihoon good love, support, and energy. Just, that's all you can do. Just send him good light. Okay, moving on. I didn't even ask the question yet. What do you? Okay. So, yeah, Seungyoon said quite recently he got better at not looking for those comments. Yeah, I remember him mentioning that. When Jihoon updates later, let's shower him with love. Yes, please shower him with love. Just give him all the positivity. Okay. All right. Next, on that note, the next question from our pair, she wants to know, How does Treasure genuinely perceive Jihoon in the group, just to make people understand that there's no hard feelings? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in general, I don't think I need to pull cards for this, but if it will, give the pair peace of mind also, and if it will give, a slap in the face to those that have doubts, I will do it. So how does Treasure genuinely perceive Jihoon in the group? Look at that. Knight of Wands, the hard-working person that he is. We have the Chariot again, Cancerian energy, saying he's always, not only is he hardworking, but he's always looking out for everyone's success, not just him. He's not selfish. I say he's not selfish because we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. He has been the kind of person in the group about, your pain is also my pain. Your struggle is also my struggle. Your hardship will be also my responsibility. He is a leader, so he takes responsibility. And so someone for the, being part of that, like in the group, he holds himself accountable for the group. And Treasure genuinely sees that. They appreciate that. They do feel bad, though. That's interesting. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. This Swords energy says, through their own observation, Treasure notices that Jihoon just does way too much, even things that he shouldn't have to. I think that's like one of their own personal concerns. I'm not going to go into too much detail because that's their own thing. But with the Nine of Swords in reverse, it says here that Treasure observes that Jihoon just takes on way too much more than he should. That's a lot of what Pisces placements does in general. Like they're very appreciative. They admire him. There's a lot of that admiration and gratitude, but they also feel bad, or they kind of empathize for him. It's like, why are you taking on our struggle? Like, we can handle it. You need to do you too. He's very generous, and sometimes, again, he just takes on a lot more than he should be. So yeah, that's overall what they perceive him in general, like the gist of it anyway. I'm not going to go into too much detail, even though it's telling me a little bit, but yeah. Anything else? Yeah. So we have here the Hermit. So this is Virgo energy. The Hermit is saying that, like, apart from what I just mentioned earlier, Treasure perceives Jihoon as someone that is very expressive, but if you're looking at him in a serious matter, there's so much more to him. The Hermit card says he has a lot of layers, and only they know that about him. And even then, it's kind of one of those feelings, it's like it's by hunch. They know there's more to Jihoon, but he doesn't fully allow himself to break those, guarded, shell around him. The Hermit says that there's so many layers to him, but he tries his best not to break. He doesn't let himself break that. So yeah. And then he kind of covers that up with being responsible of, the group instead. So yeah. I think Jihoon is the kind of person that needs and wants a lot of validation. I think I agree to that to some extent. I don't think it's one of those feelings. Like, I think it's one of those, like, I don't think he wants to want validation. I feel like he might be the kind of person that when he catches himself wanting validation, he'd be like, Anya, I cannot be doing this. But then, like, on a serious matter, and that's why he jokes a lot. You know what I mean? A lot of people, when they have the urges for validation or for reassurance, the next natural response is joking about it. And that's why you notice Jihoon's really good at joking. And I know that's, like, again, like kind of a facade per se. Yeah, I don't know if I'm making any sense, but again, I don't, like, internally he probably does need it, but on the outside, he wants it, but he tries to show that he does not want it. Make sense? Yeah. Okay. So, treasure. 10 of Cups. Treasure perceives Jihoon as a blessing. They love Jihoon a lot. They love that he's part of the group. They love that he's their leader. Look, Treasure, having the perception towards Jihoon, we have the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is one of the happiest, the best emotional card you can get in the minor arcana. This is ultimately saying that we feel grateful. We're glad he's with us. We're glad he made it. We're glad we're doing this together, right? So, yeah. All right, we're going to move on. By the way, if you hear any kind of laughter, it's not me, obviously. It's not a ghost either. It's not a spirit guide. It's just my roommate. My roommate has her BFF outside, and they're watching a movie right now. So if you hear any kind of laughter, don't freak out. It's just my roommate and her friend. Okay, moving on. Okay, so the next question she wants to know, or a pair wants to know, is what does he want to let treasure members know that he cannot tell openly or does not feel comfortable saying openly? Okay. What does he want to let treasure members know that he cannot tell openly or hasn't told them yet openly? Okay. I love how you clarified that it's not you. Hey, I have to clarify because some people will be like, was that you, Jen? I'd be like, no. Does fish swim? Like, no. Okay. Anyway, so for Jihoon, please tap into Jihoon if it is okay. May we know if there's anything he would like to let the treasure members know that he has not expressed. Is there anything that we're allowed to know in that aspect? Please, thank you. Oh, this emotional being. What am I going to do with him? I know I clown on Jihoon a lot. Like, for those of you that have subscribed to me from the very beginning, like, you guys know I always like saying freaking Jihoon because he's like a wrecker. He just obnoxiously wrecks me or annoys me, but I mean that in good intention. But I'm just gonna make a small confession. Every time I read him, I always feel like the empathetic or the empath in me always gets attached to Jihoon. And so I always just like feel bad, or I'm just like, oh, poor Jihoon. I just want to give him a hug, even though he pisses me off. Even though he pisses me off, you guys know I love that. I love Jihoon. But yeah, on that note, he's very soft right now. And it's funny because I mentioned he has this shell. He has this shell around him. And so there is definitely a lot to kind of unveil through him emotionally towards treasure. Like, he's already told them this, and it's one of the things that like treasure has understood already, that he doesn't need to say it. They already know, right? They don't have to pry that out of him. They just personally know that Jihoon does care and loves them. But if he allowed himself to, I will show you what's going on right now. Literally both the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups and the Temperance. All of this is about letting yourself free emotionally, being emotionally mature, and breaking out bits and pieces of, your shell. I guess shell is the theme of reading Jihoon's energy today, because there's such a thick barrier around him and around his aura. And if he could allow himself to break free from that, he would literally tell treasure, or he would try to tell treasure, how sorry he is. He's very apologetic. I say this because it seems that he feels like even if he knows, and even if Treasure has told him he's not a burden or he's not a lot to handle, deep inside to him, it seems he is easily convinced that he is. And so if he could, he would tell Treasure, look, I'm very sorry. I am the way I am. I'm sorry if I ever get on your nerves, if I annoy you, if I am too much to handle, if I'm if I'm just a lot, or if I piss you off, or anything, any of that matter. He's just apologetic. And then he's also grateful. So, yeah, it says pretty much like, thank you for having enough patience to have me as your fellow member and also your leader. I say this because of that King of Cups. But the Queen of Cups also is a leader of his emotions. It's indicating that sometimes he loses control and he does worry about how he projects himself towards the members. And it's interesting because it does not help of what he sees or what he finds on social media. We say this because of the Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles is actually the Tumes, or I say Tumes, but I meant fans. Let's say fans, or people that claim themselves to be fans. He sees that and it doesn't help him. Every time he sees like negative comments and he is taking that in, he's telling himself, or he's trying to tell himself it's not true. But internally, like I said, he's been internalizing stuff. He does take it to heart. So subconsciously, he's like, you know what? Maybe I am like projecting myself very rudely. Maybe I am really, harsh, or maybe I am a lot to handle. So that's why he's just naturally apologetic. Yeah. The way you mentioned earlier that Treasure are grateful to have him as their leader, but now this. Yeah. I see that. You would think that Asahi, the quiet one, has a thick wall, but Jihoon, as loud as he is, I think he has the thickest wall out of all of them. It's always the loudest one. Yeah, exactly. It's there's those two sayings. The first saying is it's always the loud and talkative ones that hold the most. And then apart from that saying, it's always the happiest, or the ones that laugh a lot. That's the one that's actually hurting the most inside. So, yeah. So, yeah. Okay, so another thing. So 4 of Wands upright. 4 of Wands upright, and then the 5 of Pentacles reverse. 4 of Wands, if you could tell Treasure anything, it says, thank you for being my own family, like another family to me. Thank you for being my newest foundation, but my strongest foundation right now. And then with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, it says, though I am thankful for being a part of our own family here, I hope that I never, ever cross you guys, or I hope I never, ever disappoint you or hurt you, right? He really just has this, again, through the cards, it's saying that he has a fear of letting people down, especially letting Treasure down. He's afraid of letting Treasure down, or he's afraid of letting himself down too. So yeah, it's yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not going to talk about it anymore because I don't want to be too invasive. I don't want to say the details, but overall, it's apologetic, but it's also very grateful. I remember in his PR video, he said that Treasure was his pride. He did say that in the debut. Yeah, I remember that. Then there's Jihoon's bestie, Junkyu, deleting bad comments on V-Live. Yeah, he ain't just deleting. He is deleting. He is reporting, blocking, and then deleting. Like, Junkyu, This is why I joke that Junkyu is probably like my long lost brother. I'm just kidding. I'm playing. But I do the same thing. So anyway, let's move on. As I say that literally. Okay, thank you. Okay, next question from our pair. She says, if it is okay to ask, what does he want? Okay, sorry. If it's okay to ask, what does he want to say to treasure makers that perhaps he holds himself back on? Okay. If it's okay to ask, what does he want to say to treasure makers that perhaps he holds himself back on? Okay. If we are allowed to know, Spirit, Universe, guides, what is it that Jihoon would energetically like to say to treasure makers that he holds himself back on? Okay, well, overall, before I share the message or before I share what the energy implies, there's nothing that he hasn't held himself back on. Okay? Whatever you have seen him say, whatever you had heard him say, that's pretty much it. Jihoon is pretty much the realest one you're ever gonna see from Jihoon. That's as real as it's gonna get, and he does take pride in that. I will say it that much. So what I'm about to say, it's something that's not new because you've heard this already from him directly. I think he said this on V Live. I'm not sure, but I will tell you right now. Strength card. Okay, we have the Strength card, the Seven of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Five of Cups. Okay? Ultimately, this says, I am trying my ultimate best. Not just me, but all of Treasure. But if I am talking about myself, I am doing everything that I can. I am doing my ultimate best. I am being as honest as possible. I am being as real and as transparent as possible. And yet, I am trying to be as positive as possible. I want to thank everyone, right? If I'm being Jihoon, like, I want to thank everyone that understands that supports that supports me. But then I also would like to say that even though I'm trying ultimately everything to be a positive guy, I am still very sensitive. I still have my hurts. I still have my flaws, my insecurities, my growing pains. I am still human. I say this because of the Five of Cups. Five of Cups with being paired with these three cards is literally confirming everything that Jihoon has already said to the fans. Like I said, there's nothing that Jihoon hasn't held back. Jihoon has pretty much expressed everything that he's wanted to say. And I'm saying it again for him. I'm saying it again for him. He's doing his ultimate best. But you still have to understand he's still human. Stop holding on to the word idol. Idol is just a label. It does not define who he is. It does not define any of your faves. Being an idol is a job, but it's not who he is as a whole person. Stop holding on to that word idol. I'm not like, that's me saying that for Jihoon. That's me saying that for Jihoon. A lot of people are holding on to the word idol, so you feel obligated that they have to be perfect, that they always have to be at their best, and they always have to do this. No, shut the fuck up with that. Excuse my language. But like, grow the hell up, grow some balls. Seriously, get a pair. Okay. Thank you, cards. I haven't encountered any YG artist that isn't real. They're all no nonsense, and that's what I love about them besides their music. Seeing his TMI vlog, he really does his best. Dance, vocal lessons, Japanese lessons, staying healthy by going to the gym, etc. He really does. He gives his A game in everything. Literally in everything. Anyway, yeah. That's pretty much it. Like I said, there's nothing else that Jihoon has held back. He said everything he's had to say. He expresses everything he wants to express. So I just pretty much repeated it for him. Okay, we're going to go forward. Next question from our pair. She wants to know, is he genuinely and truly loved and treated well by SBS Inkigayo staff? Oh, I like that question, actually. I'm going to assume yes. I'm going to assume yes, but we'll see what the cards say. Okay, is he really genuinely loved and truly treated well by SBS Inkigayo staff? Yes, I love that. The sun card, this is a great card to have, okay? Leo energy, the sun, it's warm, it's delightful, it's fun in general, it's exciting. Really good energy, okay? They do love him, they do take care of him. He has a blast whenever he's emceeing, so this is good. This is a yes, they do. Didn't a staff attend their 2-day? I think so. I remember seeing something about that. But yes, to confirm, it's a yes. He is genuinely loved and treated well by SBS. Okay. Moving forward. How do K-Nets currently perceive Jihoon? Oh, okay. All right. How do K-Nets currently perceive Jihoon? Nice. Interesting. I love this. I'm happy for Jihoon here. So K-Nets in general look at Jihoon as someone very bright, someone very handsome as well. That's cute because we have the Empress card. This is about not only, being ultimately witty, but he has this like magnetizing energy. So K-Nets find him very charming, very, attractive. They find themselves very like catching their eye looking at him. They find him, again, like I said, charming is pretty much the main word here, the key word here. They find him to be very bright and smart. We say this with the 9 of Pentacles and the King of Swords. He's very funny. They acknowledge and credit his wittiness, his humor. But then we also have the Queen of Pentacles. So some of them are already noticing how, responsible he is or how warm and sweet he could be. I think they've noticed that as someone that, not just with treasure, but just with people in general. It looks like to me with the Ace of Swords, people talk about Jihoon, okay, positively. They're talking about Jihoon positively. They find him, again, just someone that's like attractive. The Queen of Pentacles is interesting because not only do they find him nurturing or sweet or caring, but someone, again, that's like independent or manageable on his own. Like he knows how to fend for himself if he wants to. He knows how to be approachable. People adore him. People want to talk to him. This is why he's probably getting invites everywhere. So yeah, he just has this charisma overall, and that's what K-Nets are noticing about him. I see Korean and citizens wanting to adopt Jihoon. It's adorable. Yeah. And that's why he's landed a lot of deals early in his career. He's got that charm that appeals to the mass. Exactly. So yeah, overall, I see just good word about about Jihoon. So, okay. All right. There's another question here, but I'm going to answer this maybe later. I'm going to try to answer this one last. I'll see. I'll feel it out. Anyway, we're going to move forward. We're not doing exactly predictions. I'm not going to channel anything yet on my own or ask the universe to send me anything about Jihoon, but our pair actually has specific questions about the future. So it's kind of like a transition into prediction time. So we're going to go from there. She's asking, as of his current energy, can we see if he will have influence in the domestic market grow? Okay. Yeah. Okay. As of his current energy right now, will we see if his influence in the domestic market grow in the future? Okay. I'm going to say yes, it will, but let's see what card we get. Ooh, heck yeah. We love it. Okay. 6 of Cups is a yes. 6 of Cups says that people are already kind of like attached to him, or like I already mentioned this, like he has that charisma. People are drawn to him in general. So this is like already leading into that course. It's saying that, yeah, eventually they're going to be drawn to him even more, and this is going to spread like that. That hype around him is going to eventually grow in the domestic market. And we also have the Death card. So the Death card is positive in this end. The Death card says that regardless of what the energy is right now, in the future, he's going to like be popular even more. I mean, he actually kind of is one of the most popular members. If you're asking me for my opinion, I've noticed that Jihoon's one of the popular ones. But yeah, he will definitely grow in the domestic market in the future. So overall, yes. Next question from our pair. As of his current energy now, will we see if he will be loved and influential internationally? A lot of cards. Is that a yes? Okay. Internationally. Absolutely. I mean, he kind of already is. We have the World card, obviously internationally, really depicted by the World card. This is an absolute yes. It's already happening right now as we speak. We have the Emperor card. He's already kind of laid his own foundation. A lot of people love Jihoon, especially internationally. It looks to me his international fan base is pretty large, actually, much more than locally. So he has one of like the bigger international fan bases in comparison to local fans. So yes, and it's only gonna get bigger. The World card says, yeah, it's only gonna get bigger. Emperor is Aries energy. He has an Aries Mars, Aries rising. Everyone looks at him, and especially on the international market, people are like, damn, who that boy? The way I like struggle when I look at Jihoon, but I'm not gonna deny it. June does have that charm. Like, I get it. It annoys me, but I get it. Jihoon hasn't updated for 6 days now. Well, if you were here earlier in the beginning of this reading, I did mention already that the energy is making everyone a lot more quiet, not feeling too social these days. So just be patient. We're going through a lot of energy in the universe right now. Let it slide. I'm going to give probably a couple more days until he'll be social again with us. But yeah, like I was saying, he's already hit it internationally. So I get it. I'm not gonna deny it. Am I salty? No. Just kidding. he grows on you. It happened to me. Yeah. I think everyone's had the Jihoon effect at one point or another. Okay, moving forward. As of his current energy. Oh, okay. As of his current. Oh, interesting. Stress. As of his current energy, will we see him extend his contract with Inkigayo? That's an interesting question. Okay, I'm going to ask the angels with this one. Again, as of this current energy, it could change. Even if I say yes, it could change. If I say no, it could still change. But again, as of this current energy, is it possible that his contract with Inkigayo can be extended? Is it possible if his contract with Inkigayo can be extended? Again, don't my freaking witch laugh, my cackle. Again, don't dwell on this. Like I said, it could change, but it said no, and it's with an exclamation point. The angel said no. It's not just no, it's no with an exclamation point. It's fine. It's fine. You know why? Because Treasure, I honestly knew that wasn't going to happen. I knew this was going to be a no, to be honest, because he's already busy with Treasure, with the comeback, with this web drama, with everything else. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. So it just yeah. So don't be too hurt about it. Again, if it's a no, that means there's other things. So funny. Angels, again, it's not just a simple no. It's a no with an exclamation point. Okay. So, yeah. Anyway, hilarious. Thank you, cards. Thank you, angels. Moving forward. I love it. I love the angels. The angels are... I love them. I love them so much. Okay. As of his current energy right now, well, it's more Inkigayos. Wait, no. Oh, okay. As of his current energy, will we see him get other permanent gigs or fixed gigs, either as an MC or fixed cast in a variety show, or maybe an actor in other dramas, etc., etc.? Okay. That was quick. No need to worry, it says. No need to worry. That means that's a yes. It's going to happen in due time. Okay, it's going to happen in due time. No need to worry. The angel says, yeah, that opportunity is going to come. So don't worry about it. Let it happen. Let it happen. Okay, so yeah. Oops. Okay. What is gigs? Gigs is like events, jobs, careers. It's gigs. Permanent gigs, a permanent job. Working. Okay. Moving on. As of his current energy right now, can we see if he will be able to sing an anime OST in the future? Anime OST in the future. Anime OST in the future. Ooh, yes. 10 of Cups uprights. That is, yes, in the future, you can definitely expect. I did mention that Treasure in General will be part of an anime OST. So, yeah. I already mentioned this a long time ago, so to confirm it, yes. Alright. As of his current energy, can we still see potential that he'll have a solo in the future? Alright, can we still see it? If there is potential for him to have a solo in the future, an official solo in the future. Will Jihoon potentially have a solo in the future? It's a lot of cards. Chill out. Spirit, angels, guides. Is there potential for Jihoon as of now to have a solo in the future? Okay. 3 of Wands. As of now, as of this now, like as of the current energy now, that's a no. Not yet. No, not yet. He dreams about it though. The 3 of Wands in a verse says he thinks about it, he has dreams about it, it's part of like his bucket list in this career. He wants to experience this one day. 3 of Wands ultimately talks about like, yeah, maybe one day in the future I will, kind of take that opportunity to make my own music maybe and try to pitch the idea of releasing a solo. But right now, not so. So again, as of his current energy today, or right now in this moment, not yet. He's not there yet. He's not there yet. Okay. Next is, as of his current energy, can it be detected that he might be credited and recognized or famous for being a singer and dancer? Interesting. Okay. As of his current energy, can it be detected that he might be credited and recognized or famous for being a singer and dancer? Yes, the Wheel of Fortune upright. In due time, everything that he's poured his heart out into, that's going to come back to him in tenfold. Everything he puts out into the universe, into this industry, this is already being recognized, and this is part of the plan. This is part of the journey for him. He is meant to be where he is meant to be. Right now, it's going at that slow and steady pace. That's what the Wheel of Fortune does. Wheel of Fortune talks about going in full circle. It talks about karma. You put out good, you get good back. Wheel of Fortune says, in the near future, he will be recognized and he will be thought of. Like when you hear the name Treasures Park Jihoon, they'll be like, oh yeah, that guy, that's that really good singer, that really good dancer, etc., etc., etc. Wheel of Fortune says, in due time, he'll get there. Moving on. As of his current energy, will he have... Oh, okay. As of his current energy, will he have a song... Put that back. Will he have a song under his name as a writer, composer, or producer? All right. As of his current energy right now, will he ever have a song under his name as a writer, composer, or producer? Yes, Chariot. He's been getting this Chariot. This is the 3rd time I got this card for him. Chariot is Cancer energy. He is a Cancer moon. His Cancer moon is one of his heaviest placements, actually. So the Chariot says yes, if he wants to and he works really hard on it, he has the potential to make a really good song, actually. So yeah. If he wants to, he's got it. The Chariot says he has all the resources, he has all the experience, he actually knows how. It's interesting. He knows how to do it, but he doesn't like, he kind of like lets, say, producer line take charge. He's like, oh, I could do it, I could help, but I'll let them do it. I'll leave them in charge of that. Maybe I'll do it on another time when I'm comfortable. I'll handle other things as a leader. Right? But yeah, it says he can do it. He has the resources. He has the knowledge and wisdom to do it. So in the later future, if he decides to, yes, he can. He can and he might. So I forgot this question is in the list. This is the last question out of our payers prediction questions. This is so funny. Hold your breath, guys. Hold your breath, guys, with this question. I forgot this is there. I'm already face palming myself. Payer, you know who you are, ikaw ha. Ikaw ha. She wants to know, are we going to soon see the sexy concept soon? I can't. I cannot. Is it okay to ask about dating stuff? No, it's not okay. I don't do that here. I don't talk about interpersonal relationships. Yeah, I don't talk about interpersonal relationships because I'm not an invasive reader. I'm not trying to dive into their personal dynamics. But anyway, she wants to know, are we going to see the sexy concept soon? I don't think I need to hear the answer. Well, I mean, I have to answer anyway because our payer wants to know. What does the angel say? Oh. Hold on. Okay. Okay, are we going to... I can't, man. Okay, are we... Go, huh? Whoa. Dun, 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 dun. No. You're not. You're not going to see it anytime soon. You're not going to see it anytime soon. So everyone that's freaking out can breathe. It's a no. Y'all can breathe and relax. Yeah, they're way too young for it. Exactly. It's hilarious. I can't believe it. Funny. Very funny. But there you go. Yeah, calm down, guys. Calm down. You guys are hilarious. No exclamation mark this time. Yeah, exactly. Be calm. Be calm. Like... Hangline lang daw muna pwede. Wow, that's not... No. Just no. the way I think what you saw from Jihoon is all you're gonna get. I literally said thank you when the card said no. Yeah, honestly, same. I'm so thankful. Like, dude, we don't want that. We don't want it. I don't want it, personally. I do not want it. I'm not ready for it. If they want to do it, let them do that whenever they want to, but I am not personally ready for that. Let them be kids. They will always be kids to me. Like, bro, no. Jihoon did say he has nowhere to show it off. That's true. That's very true. He did say that. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I'm not going to answer this other question. This is a personal one. So on that note, let's actually do genuine predictions. We are done with the list of questions from our payer. Thank you, Anonymous. It's funny that we ended your list of questions with that one on a funny light note, but now we're going to get into predictions, everyone's favorite part of the reading. So if you guys have made it to this far into the reading, I am going to channel... Okay, my ear is ringing. Why? Ow, that was loud. Hold on, sorry. Why did my ear just ring? Damn it. Okay. My ear was ringing. My ear was ringing right now. And I had to ask my angels why. Well, I don't want to scare him, but Jihoon might, just might, he might be watching right now. Might. Just. He might. If he really is watching, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm like, I think I should end this stream now. I should, yeah, I should leave. My ear stopped ringing. Oh, man. I didn't even get to predictions yet. Oh, no. Well, I'm gonna... Are you okay, Jan? I don't know, Chris. Am I supposed to be okay? I'm pretty sure he did say that he uses Weverse and YouTube a lot. God, this is weird, because if Jihoon's really still watching right now, I'm gonna literally just close this stream and not do predictions anymore. Okay. Yeah. What am I gonna do? What do I do? Let me ask the cards. He did say he believes in tarot. He did say he believes in it. He said not tarot. He says he believes in fortune telling. I'm gonna ask, is he watching right now? I'm scared. Oh, frick my life. I said, is he still watching? And it says success. Literally just toss the card. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, well, I'm going. I'm going. Can you go? Do you want me to leave? I'm not gonna speak in Korean. That's gonna give me away. Post on Twitter later if you're watching. Tagalog tayo para di niya get. No! I'm not ready. I should go, honestly. Tagalog na lang, ate. Kaso hindi ako magaling mag-Tagalog. Don't go. Tagalog na lang. Jihoon, take the reading with a grain of salt. Is he laughing right now? Is he laughing at my demise? Is he laughing at my demise? Is he laughing at my demise? I'm going to just, like, if you're really watching, and if I close this channel, please understand it might be because of him. Wow, literally. I'm gonna close this channel because Ew. What? I can't even proceed. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna ask my cards real quick, my angels, if I should proceed with this reading. I'm gonna ask, is it safe? Is it okay if I proceed with this reading? My question was, is it safe to proceed with the reading and do predictions? And you know what the answer is? Look, it's literally Park Elsa. Let go. Let it go. Let it go. All right, fine. I will proceed with the reading. I guess it's cool with him. Park Elsa says, let it go. All right. I'm just gonna whatever. I'm too late anyway. I'm in it too deep. I'm in it too deep. All right, we're gonna do predictions. Whatever. I'm over it. I'm stressed, obviously. Wait, maybe I should block. I swear. I'm gonna private my reaction now to his TMI log. How about that? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna private. Because that's embarrassing. I'm gonna private my reaction to his TMI log. I'm kidding. I'm like tempted to, but no. Oh, I'm dead. I'm just playing. He's probably done watching. Oh my god. The way. I can't deal anymore. What is this life, honestly? Okay. Jihoon, book a personal reading with Jan. Please, no. At the Jan, what if pair is Jihoon? It's definitely not Jihoon. I've spoken to the pair. Bye. Okay, we're gonna go into the predictions part. Yeah. So if you got to this far to the reading, we're gonna channel in to his energy since he's watching. It's gonna make it easier. Take these predictions with a grain of salt. Nothing I ever say today out of these predictions may come true. Again, universe is always working, energy is always shifting, and Jihoon still has his own free will of choice. So it's up to him. It's all up to him. I'm clowning myself, aren't I? Okay. All right, let's see what we have in store for Jihoon in the future. Wow. Why am I not getting anything? Is it because you're here? Is it because he's here? I'm stressed. I'm getting all a glitch. Is it because I cannot focus? Because, oh my god, I cannot do this reading anymore. I'm out of here. I can't do this. Why is it all a glitch right now? It's just like static in front of me. Come on, cards. Come on. Work with me here. I'm really not getting anything. I'm really not getting anything. Bro, that's not cool. That's not cool. This has never happened before. This has not happened before. Is there anything you can share with me about Jihoon in the future? Ooh, concept. There we go. Excuse me. There we go. Okay. Cool. Finally, we're getting somewhere. So concept. Oh, look, it's Jihoon. It's Jihoon. Shoot. All right. If you follow me on Twitter, I did a random tweet. It was very vague. I said, "What the frick was that download that I had earlier?" And I never talked about it. I never shared what that download was. And so, excuse me, I now have quote unquote more details to it. And it is showing through the cards. Right now, I see Jihoon is the moon card. He is Pisces. The moon card is Piscean energy. But what I was talking about in that tweet, I think that was yesterday, when I said, "What the frick was that download?" It's because I had a vision of some sort. It was a very fast vision. Like a lot of things were happening and a lot of like multiple symbolisms were going on, but I did see treasure here and there scattered in the actual vision, right? Pretty much I had a Raven moment. So with the cards I have right now, it is kind of like the same thing that I'm seeing, but a little bit of a continuation. I don't know if it's like the concept of the web drama or if this is a concept of the comeback, but regardless, the moon card is here again, and the moon card is representing all phases of the moon. It's sharing that because I had a lot of key symbolisms that I saw and I heard a lot of key words. So the very first one was the moon, but not just moon on its own. I heard all the different phases of the moon. I heard all the different shadows and lightings of the moon. Another thing that I heard is arguments. What I also heard is like fighting. And then I also heard evil. And then I also heard shadow. Another one that I also heard and saw was black diamond. Black diamond. Okay. So all that I'm saying were little symbolisms that I saw. And then all that I'm also saying is either keywords too. Okay. So it's pretty much a word vomit of everything that I saw in one download. So it's again, it's pretty dark. And then another thing that I also saw is like resilience, or because I mentioned it's about arguments or fighting or battle. There's also about victory. It's also about understanding. So there's all, again, it's like this word vomit of concepts and such. So take that with a grain of salt. I don't know if this is about the web drama. I don't know if this is about the comeback or whatever, but those are key points to it. So yeah. Yeah. Could be anything really. Anything else? Okay, yep. Continuation. I see. So I mentioned about the different phases of the moon. I mentioned shadow. I also mentioned light. So there's going to be a lot of like dark versus light concepts or just like symbolisms. And again, it could be just keywords being spoken out. Again, I do not know if this is part of the web drama or if this is part of a comeback or a concept or whatever, or of the album. It doesn't matter. This is just saying that these are key points to what's going to come ahead. So I will say dark versus light, shadow versus highlight. Contrast. It's a lot about contrast. And then we also hear about secrets. Okay, so these downloads, they're not as clear as I normally would get. They're not as specific. Like I said, they're like word vomit. The high priestesses here is saying there's a lot of spiritual symbolism. And this one in particular is talking about the web drama, actually. The high priestess says there's something deeper than what we think we know in the web drama. So kind of like take note of it, or be more cautious, or have more focus, be more alert and aware. Okay, the high priestess says there's going to be a lot more than what it really shows itself. So okay, like, yes, enjoy the drama, enjoy the web drama, but there's going to be a lot of interesting hidden innuendos or hidden agendas in here and there, sprinkled all over the drama. So I am excited to watch it. I will do my best to react to it like as fast as possible when it drops. And if there's something for me to analyze, you guys know how I do. I will analyze and break it down. Why is my throat chakra pulsating? Excuse me. Okay, this is no longer part of the download. So this is new. Interesting. So Jihoon is gonna have, man, if he's still watching, if you're still watching, I hope you're not watching, but if you are, why, again, if he's watching, just tell him to not dwell on it. Don't dwell on it. Okay, so the next download that I have here, there is going to be a specific show that he's going to be invited to. It's an SBS show. I don't know what show it is though, but he's going to be with some major people here. Excuse me. I see him. I don't want to name names because this is a pretty large cast, or like a very powerful cast. So it's not fixed though. It's like a guesting. I can see SBS show. He will probably be on this show for like a season. So that's a big deal. It's a season. Okay. So yeah, amazing. So it's not considered to be very fixed or him being a regular cast, but he will be a guest as like for one whole season. So that's a big deal. When is this going to happen? This is going to happen probably next year. So be on the lookout for that. Excuse me. Something with bikes. What is that all of a sudden? I see something with bikes. Is he going to bike with Asahi and Jayak? Let me see. Something with bikes. Wait. Bikes and cars. What the heck? What? Treasure's going to drive now? What's going on? Bikes, cars? Is Jihoon going to get a license? A driver's license? Bro. See bikes, cars. I see the steering wheel. I don't know what that's all about, but I see it. Is he car CF? Maybe. I don't know. Are we nailing the racing concept? I don't know, but I just see bikes, cars. Yeah. Bikes, cars, steering wheel. I even see a rear view mirror. Yeah. Something of that sort. I don't know. Seungin mentioned he could only get one because he needed it for his drama. I don't know. But whatever it is, that's all I saw in that one. Okay, something with bikes and cars and steering wheels and rear view mirrors and... All right. Okay, moving on. Anything else? Something with, well, that's very Jihoon, isn't it? Something with plants, something with trees, something with flowers, something botanical. It seems that it's a charity work as well. So there's charity work or a foundation or a nonprofit organization, but it is in the concept of like saving the earth, or it's like in the concept of like I said, botanical, something with trees, something with plants, something flowers. It's funny because I only see Jihoon, so it's very him. It's very him. Yes, more charity work. Yeah, I see like donations. I see him like participating in some stuff. I also see like, yeah, I don't see Olive Treasure. I just see Jihoon here, but I could be wrong. Maybe Olive Treasure is part of it. The download maybe is only showing me Jihoon, but yeah. Ow, my ear. Excuse me, my ear all of a sudden. I will ask that later. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to share with me about Jihoon? No. Ooh, okay, this is a good download. I mentioned this readings ago. I said that he will travel abroad with Junkyu. Okay, the what is it? There's this download that I had about Junkyu and Jihoon together, like traveling abroad for a photo shoot. This is still happening. So you're gonna see a really nice high-end photo shoot, and it's literally just those two. And it's a destination photo shoot, so still there. Came back to me. I love those destination photo shoots. Will we see a T-log? I don't know. It's not telling me about a T-log. GQ in LA just... Chris, what are you trying to do to me? Okay. Okay, what is this? Tiger? What, Yoshi? Just kidding. Is it Yoshi? Why am I seeing a tiger? Not Yoshi. So you're just telling me about a tiger in general. Tiger. Why is there a tiger here? Why is this card here with a tiger? What is this? Okay, something with a tiger. Something about... Hold that thought. Let me just clarify real quick. Why is this here? So this is like way later, or maybe it could happen sooner as well. But again, it just all depends on what they do or what they choose to do. But there is potential for Treasure to go down an aggressive concept. It may not be now, it may not be soon, but down the line, we're going to see an aggressive treasure. We're going to see, like, second gen term, we always say the beastly idols or whatever. Don't want to imagine that right now, but really, yeah, aggressive, in your face kind of treasure. But it's interesting because tiger is the one that's representing it. Aggressive Junkyu, that will be interesting. Honestly, I always say this. Junkyu has it within him, but he just chooses not to. Junkyu is just a pure piece of gold. He has a golden heart, and he chooses not to let that the aggressive. But he can be. I know he can be. I've seen it. I've seen his aura get there. He just stops himself. Interesting. When is this happening? When is this happening? All right. How many readings have I had already that I said? Oh, probably only two. 2 readings ago. Not 2 readings ago. What am I saying? I can't English right now. In a total of 2 readings, I've had downloads saying that Treasure is going to have a US tour. That's still happening. Now, what I'm going to add is you are going to get an Asia tour. This is a lot sooner than expected. Right now, that's actually already in the talks about certain travel to places. They're looking at countries that are accepting travel right now. It's not a lot, but they're going to have their first mini Asia tour. So they're already discussing with countries like who is accepting travel or tourists. So I'm already giving you the heads up. Save your money. It's going to happen a lot more sooner than you realize. They're already talking to promoters about who is accepting tourists and whatnot. And yeah. So just consider. Philippines won't ever, though, buy. Unfortunately, yeah. Yeah, so it's not a big tour, but they're calling it an Asia tour because these countries are in Asia. But yeah, it will be very selective. So yeah, it'd be like that. Okay, another download. I don't know what it is. I think it's because he's a Pisces. I had the same problem with not problem, but I had this same experience with reading Jihoon as like solo reading before. I never get like very clear downloads. I just get like images. I get like symbolisms, or I hear keywords. I never get clear like specific images or visions. I'm just getting little prints here and there, and it's like confusing. And I feel like this is just because Jihoon's such a water sign. Okay. I am now seeing another hourglass. I am now seeing an hourglass. Okay. What? About the part 2 of Boy Radio. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I see an hourglass again. Yeah. Something with an hourglass. And being trapped as well. I see the black diamond again. I don't know what that's about. I don't know why there's a black diamond here. What is the... Let's see something real quick. Okay, black diamonds. That's what I thought, because it's still a black stone. Okay. All right. So black diamonds is considered to be luck. It's considered to be rare. Symbolizes rarity, symbolizes luck, symbolizes purity and protection. Interesting. Okay. As a diamond of a treasure, like literally a diamond, like shaped of the diamond, but it's black. Maybe they will convert their concept in black. Maybe. I don't know. But I saw a black diamond. Is there anything else? Oh, heck yeah. Let's go. All right. Treasure for sportswear. Did I say that before? I think this is a new one. I see treasure being sponsored by a sports brand, another sports brand, and you're actually going to get real commercials for it, not any of that, oh, treasure, like those treasure map stuff. It's not like, oh, they're going to be sponsored and they're wearing the like product placement. It's not even that. You're actually going to see commercials, prints. You're going to see treasure for a sports ad. So I don't know if it's Puma. I can't tell if it's Puma, but I saw like all of them wearing sportswear. So yeah, literally could be anything. Yeah. Okay. So interesting. This is going to happen maybe in spring. Spring, summer sportswear collection. Okay. TV or billboard, could be all of it. Could be billboard, could be, TV ads. It could also be, posters everywhere, literally. Who threw again those shoes on T-Map? All of them. So anything else? Jihoon on... Is that... Jihoon on... Whoa. Okay. Jihoon on Masked Singer. Not as a judge, not as a panelist, but as a performer wearing the mask. Wow. Shocking. Masked Singer. Not as a panelist, but actually performing. Masked Singer. Let's go. You know what's funny? I say that he's going to be on Masked Singer, but Jihoon, if you're still watching, you're good. Okay, Jihoon, I always mention this, and I know that his fans know this. Jihoon's really good at impersonations, and he can do it with his vocals as well, like when he sings. He's going to use that skill to win. Jihoon, I see you. I see you. You know who did that? You know who did that? You know who did that trick? GD and Taeyang. Back in the day, it wasn't for Mass, or was it for Mass Singer? I think it was for Mass Singer, but they were wearing a mask and they couldn't tell that it was GD and Taeyang because they purposefully changed their voices. No one could have known. It was Infinite Challenge. You're right. It was Infinity Challenge. That's right. Yeah. So GD and Taeyang is pretty much like the start of that. Jihoon's gonna do the same thing. IU knew. That's right. Of course IU knew. Freaking IU of course she knows. She's literally one of the biggest VIPs in the industry. What if he impersonates Junkyu's voice? Oh no. I can't. I just imagine Jihoon doing that beautiful again. It's beautiful. Okay. I'm dead. You guys are funny. Anything else? I don't know what show this is. Look, I keep saying this. Jihoon's going to be very busy. He's going to land so many gigs, but this one's also different. Like, I've never seen this before. So, I can't tell if it's Running Man. It may or may not be. But what I see is Jihoon doing, like, these athletic things. Like, it's like a race with other guest stars. It's almost like Wipeout. Do you know that show, Wipeout? Or, like... Basically, he's gonna go through these obstacle courses. He's gonna be jumping over things. He's gonna be climbing things, and then he's gonna be, he's just gonna go through hurdles and stuff and run. I don't know if it's Running Man. It could be Running Man, but I can't tell. He's gonna do athletic stuff. I only see Jihoon. Look, I'm only focused on Jihoon, but yeah. I don't see any other member. I just see Jihoon. Is it like Dream Team? Yeah, it's kind of like Dream Team. It's kind of like Dream Team. That's probably the best description we could use. It's almost like Dream Team. Yeah, something like that. He's going to do a lot of athletic stuff. Anything else? Lyrics by Jihoon. Payer, anonymous payer, you're gonna get it. You wanted to know if we'll ever see him or his name under anything for music. You will, and you're gonna see lyricist Jihoon. Lyricist Jihoon's gonna happen. Or lyrics by Park Jihoon. I don't know if this is soon, but you will see his name eventually. It says lyrics by Jihoon. For the group, yes, for the group. It's a B track, actually. Not a title track, but a B track. B-side. Okay. So, that's a surprise. Is this soon as well? What is this other download I'm seeing? Is this soon? Very soon. And this is by accident? Jihoon would get himself into these situations. He's like another member that gets himself into has like slip ups or whatever. In the future, we'll hold this thought, but I'm personally surprised. Jihoon's not the only one in this download. There's like 3 other members. No, 1, 2, 3 total members. So him and 2 other members. I'm not gonna mention who are the other 2, just for surprise. But Jihoon and 2 other members of Treasure. Eventually, you're gonna accidentally see some real tattoos. And I think I mentioned this before, and everyone's gonna flip the hell out. So have fun with that. Not fun. Jihoon and Doyoung reading. You even remembered the reading. Of course you did. Yeah, but I'm not going to tell you the third one then. I'm not going to tell you the other member who's going to have a tattoo. Okay. This I mentioned this in the previous reading, that Treasure is going to have more Squid Game like content, or like a parody, or just the concept of Squid Game. This is just for fun, honestly. So someone, I forgot who it was, but someone tagged me like, oh my god, is this the one that you were talking about when they did the Be With Me Halloween live? I said it was one of them, but there's more to it. So we're gonna get more Squid Game like content from from Treasure. They're gonna make their own parody of the games, and it'll be very interesting. So yep. Okay, is there anything else? Oh, what is this? Is this TMI log? Oh, I'm not gonna say this one. What I will say is, wait for Mashio's TMI log. Wait for Mashio's TMI log. There's something very yeah, I won't say it. Just wait for just wait for Mashio's TMI log. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything after that, but there will be something very interesting and very surprising. Mashio's TMI log will be fun. That's all I'm gonna say. just prepare your heart a little bit. Mashio's TMI log's gonna probably slap some people. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Anything else, universe? I feel like you're done with me, aren't you? Yeah, you're done. Okay. That's all you're sharing with me today? That's a pretty good amount. Okay. Thank you, universe. Thank you, guides. Thank you, angels. My ear keeps ringing. You know what I'm gonna do? Let me double check. Is Jihoon still watching? Please tell me. Is he still watching? I am asking you. Are you teasing me right now? Are you teasing me right now? Don't do this to me. Literally, don't do this to me right now. Look, I was asking them, like, is he still watching? And you know what they said? Ask your angels. I was like, I'm literally asking you right now. They're teasing me. Is Jihoon still watching? Is Jihoon still watching? What? My angels are teasing me. Look for a sign. What? What sign am I looking for? Are one of you Jihoon in the chat? Are one of you Jihoon? You're playing with me. Literally, don't do this to me. Is he still watching? Is he still watching? All right, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm going. Predictions are over. I'm done. I'm quitting YouTube. You'll never see my face again. You'll never see my face again. I'm gonna go. I'm out. I'm outie. I'm outie. Goodbye, everyone. Okay, no, before I actually go, I'll pull I'll pull advice card, but you know what's funny? Look, I didn't even shuffle this deck yet, and look at what's at the bottom of the deck for me. I can't. All right. Let's just pull advice for everyone, for Jihoon and for everyone. I can't. Is he alone? I really see. I don't want to ask that, because if I find out that he's not the only one watching, I kid you not, I will really close this channel. I will really close this channel for real. If my cards says that he's watching this with other members, I will literally, I promise you, I will close this channel. And you will never see me ever again. No, I don't care if no, Chris. No. All right, let me just pull advice. I'm going to pull advice first. Okay, dear spirit angels, guys, what is your advice for Jihoon and the viewers right now? Okay. Jihoon, see if you're watching for real, Jihoon, I have something to tell you. It's time to release negativity. Listen, no more. Let that go. We are in Scorpio season. Full moon in Scorpio. Let it go. Oh, funny. It's time to breathe. Take time to breathe out. It's not just for me. It's also for Jihoon as well. Take time to breathe out. Time to release negativity. Okay. Oh, your communication. Wow. Your communication. Your commitment is being tested. So if he is still watching, cards and angels would like to tell him, hang in there. He's doing the right thing. He's doing a good job. Also, a time for healing. Okay. Time for healing. So if you were here in the beginning of the reading, I did check on his energy and it said that he wasn't like the best emotionally. So yeah, time for healing. Anything else? Good. Okay. An end of a tough cycle approaches. All right. Perfect. Okay. Well, that is the advice for this reading for Jihoon, for the viewers. Yeah, this has been the most chaotic reading ever, and it always had to be. It's because it's Jihoon. This is literally my life. It's because of Jihoon. Yeah, we're pretty much done for the day. Finally. So if you have been here from the very beginning, thank you. If you just got in and you're watching, do not worry. This replay will be up for a few days. So yeah. Jan, how about his aura? Oh, you're right. I did not check his aura. Let's do that. Let's check his aura. How is his aura right now? How is his aura? See? His heart space, his heart chakra, we have it in reverse. It's green. Like I said, his emotions are all over the place these days. We also have his root chakra imbalanced. So presence is in reverse. So Jihoon needs to work on his heart space, his emotions, and he needs to get grounded. He's too emotional these days, or he may be a little too sensitive these days. What is his strongest and most balanced chakra right now? Most balanced chakra. That's a lot of cards. What is his most balanced chakra? Of course. Purple, we have psychic abilities. His third eye is very active. I've already mentioned this to you guys before. He does have a hyperactive third eye. Yeah, and then we also have the throat chakra, which is the communication card. So right here. So blue and purple. Purple here, blue here, balanced. What's not balanced is his heart space and his root chakra. So yeah. Right now, blue and purple is his aura. Blue and purple is his aura. Hikun says, Jihoon, if you're watching right now, send a tip to Jan. What do you... Okay, listen. He literally gives Junkyu empty debit cards. What more him tipping me? Like, you think he won't even give Jihoon... He won't even give Junkyu an actual... What more tipping me for a reading? Like, excuse? Ate Jan, curious lang, sinong member may third eye? Everyone has a third eye. Everyone's third eye is open. But like the ones that have a hyperactive third eye, Hyunsuk, Jihoon, Jaehyuk, and Asahi. He'll just post this on Weverse. Oh Lord. And this is why I need to close this channel. Yeah, everyone has a third eye. Everyone's third eye is open, but to have it hyperactive is different. Ate, pag may na-receive kang strange gift, alam na. You trying to scare me? You trying to scare me, Dave? I'm just kidding. He would promote your channel. Good Lord. Then I'm out of here. Jan, don't close this. We need this lounge. I cannot. All right. Anyway, I'm going to get going. This has been too wild. This has been too crazy. This is the craziest reading I've done in a while for obvious reasons. I'm going to get going. I'm going to think about my life. I'm going to ponder, and I'm going to just stress a little bit and figure out what I need to do with my life. Jihoon, subscribe to Jan's Patreon. Yeah, and subscribe to the most expensive one. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm messing with y'all. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. Maybe he will recommend you to YG. I don't know about that. Lord. Yes, exactly. Don't forget to vote for Treasure on Mama. I'm going to get going. It is past midnight. It's almost 1 in the morning for me. So thank you very much for hanging out. But please don't shut this channel down. We love you too much and we will miss you. I love you guys too. I will think about it. I'm just kidding. I'll think about it. Thank you so much, guys. Bye, everyone. Enjoy this replay of this reading for as long as you can. This will be private in a couple days or so. Okay? Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Yes. Yes, thank you. My ear's still ringing. Why? I am going already. Bye. I am predicting that you're gonna work for YG soon. That's a pretty big prediction. Thanks, guys. Bye. You guys are funny. You guys are mocking me now. Y'all are mocking me now. That's what you're doing. I appreciate it, guys. Bye. Bye. Thank you.